up, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Hello everyone, my name is Bradley. I have a Brad Taste in Music, and today I'm doing the unspeakable. I am going to be listening to Joji's oldest music. The stuff before he was signed, before In Tongues. Even though I'm harsh towards Joji, I still find him to be a very interesting character study. A very interesting personality, and just someone whose career in general is just a very interesting story. I'm going to be listening to Joji's older work, specifically Chloe Burbank, Volume 1. Am I excited about this? Well, I could tell you that I am, but I'd be lying. I think this is going to be absolute torture. I hated In Tongues, alright? I like his new stuff. I like what he's doing now. I hated oh my god. I think I'm going to talk a lot of shit, but you know what? It is what it is, alright? Opinion warning. Alright, let's get right into this. I'm not gonna be labeling the songs. I don't care that much. Alright, first song, Thom. So I'm expecting a lot of lo-fi hip-hop beats to study to, and not a lot to talk about. Already starting with the lo-fi. Yo, this doesn't suck. Like, I'm surprised. It's weird. I have this really weird feeling of like this instant respect being gained. Like, this is actually really good. It makes sense aesthetically. All the pieces just kind of fall into place. This actually works. Wow. Okay. That was the first song off this album, and I gotta say, there were a lot of elements on here that were used on In Tongues in a similar way, but I think with this very stripped back sound, extremely lo-fi production, there's something very hazy about this that makes it seem a lot more down to earth. That's what was missing from a lot of that stuff that he was working on then, is this just feels more grounded. Something about this sound just is more relatable, more likable. Yeah, and as a result, it's a lot easier to listen to for me. I actually really like that. That was a really good intro. Wow. It's like my reality's flipping upside down right now. Next song, You Suck Charlie. Okay. Yo, he's actually showing appreciation for the artists on this album. I mean, you take a look at a song, any song off of In Tongues, like, you know, like my favorite song, this one, of course, my absolute favorite song. You listen to a song like that, and there's nothing about that feels genuine or feels grounded or anything. It just feels so misdirected, like so misguided, horribly misguided off a cliff. Even for someone like Joji, who I give a lot of shit to, this has a lot of charm. I was expecting this to be a really unlikable experience, but this is actually quite nice. Next song, Unsaved Info. Man, Joji's definitely not got like the best singing voice, but it really is not like a negative here or a big factor here. It's actually pleasant. Next song, Love You. That was actually really creative. There was actually a lot going on with the use of that. I don't know if that was a sample or whatnot, but the way that was used was almost kind of unsettling. That was really cool. Besidju. Now we get to the They Don't Understand song, and sample from tribute to Ronald Weird Mcdonald's rap. The fact that this song is called They Don't Understand, I mean, you know, it's a little head ass, but you know, you're making good music so far. I mean, I would assume this is off of a Filthy Frank video. Clearly he wanted to break into the, you know, music thing, doing the serious stuff for a while. And I think the way he did it was smart. I hated the direction he ended up going. This is actually kind of making me hate the direction he went even more, because this is actually really good. Next song is World Star Money, which I know is a song that was on In Tongues, but I mean, I would imagine it's probably different here or something. I don't know. I would say it was probably the most listenable song of In Tongues, though. Yeah, it still kind of sounds like shit here. Yeah, that was probably the worst song so far. I want to hear if that's the exact same version that was on In Tongues. More expensive production, but foie, bump. Alright, here we go.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt, pepper, and heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday night.
I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Next song, Triple X. It's gonna make a lit beat right here. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, I know it's gonna be some lo-fi shit, but I might. This is one of those things I would love to just throw into like a sample, get some like. You could make a seriously like Tyler the Creator banging type of hip hop beat here, all right? But I'm afraid where it's gonna go. Oh! Oh, okay. I honestly, that could not have gone better. I mean, that's probably the first time old Joji has not disappointed me. Damn, dude, like, legitimately, he took something that should have been used for something hardcore, and he made something hardcore. What happened? This is great. That was great. That was out of nowhere. That had nothing to do with the rest of the album. Who cares? You hear a sample like that, that should not be some lo-fi bullshit, okay? That needs to go hard, and Joji delivered. Thank you, man. Thank you. Respect. I'm totally cool with going back to the lo-fi after that. This is Plastic Taste. This kind of reminds me of some of that J. Paul was doing, you know? Yeah, wow, okay. Medicine. There's literally so much good material on here. What the actual... Like, how is this in my face right now? What the hell? Man, I feel like green eggs and ham right now. I've been avoiding this project like the plague. This is just so impressive. This is miles ahead of what I thought it was going to be. Because if... This is literally the best you could have done. See, that's the thing is, yes, it's a sample. It's just like a looped sample being done. But I'm not going to take away any credit for that, because realistically, you know, even though someone else's work being mashed, moved around, it's done in a way that's so pleasant to the ears. You know, it's well crafted, and it's clear that there's some sort of heart and connection to this song, and it translates. It's really translating. It's strong. You could feel the heart behind something even as simple as that. Next song, Old Yeller.
Take me out to the back of the shed. Shoot me in the back of the head. Take me out to the back of the shed and shoot me in the back of the head. Take me out to the back of the shed. Bet you never seen a wreck like this. Yeah, but I'm always doing better than your peers and your bitch. So what you trying to say about my wrist? Yeah, they shoot me in the back of the head. About my wrist.
I mean, it had a cool beat, but I mean, it could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been better. But could have been a lot worse. Alright, next song, Joe Pass. Nothing really to say there. Next song. It's good. Sounds like a... I could hear a lot of artists over something like this if it dropped, you know, like a beat dropped. Simple. Simple but nice. Alright, next, Jungle Boy Part 1.
Yeah, you can find me in the jungle, bitch. In the jungle, bitch. King of the jungle. Fuck me, humble, bitch. Find me in the jungle, bitch. In the jungle, bitch. Sorry, this beat is reserved for the Joji album.
That was trash. Alright, next, final song. She's So Nice, the end up of, this song. I didn't even care for this. I remember Jungle Beats making a big deal over this. Yeah, still don't care for it. It's kind of stupid putting that on the Pink Guy album in general, and here it doesn't really add anything. So, wow, that was Chloe Burbank, Volume 1, and I gotta say, man, I mean, besides, you know, a couple of moments here and there, it really surprised me. I mean, it takes a lot. It really takes a lot for a project to kind of make me do a 180 on an artist in terms of how I see them. This does what In Tongues absolutely failed to do, and why I didn't like that project at all. This allows me to disassociate Joji from Pink Guy, even though there's parts on here that were mixed together. With that, with his whole Filthy Frank persona, this has so much humanity to it, in the simplicity, in the heart that's obviously put into this. It's cute, it's charming, it's down to earth, and it's very easy to make that separation. And once you make that separation, then it becomes so much easier to just enjoy the material for what it is, because it's sweet on the ears. It really is. That's all it tries to be, and it succeeds at that. Of course, you got moments on here that are out of place, a little weird. But overall, this project just kind of seems like a compilation of stuff he's been working on. Man, jeez, this is so much better than I would have ever expected it to be. Like, straight up. I forgot to turn on my light for this entire video. Wow, okay. Well, I just realized that. Yeah, once I'm able to disassociate Filthy Frank from what Joji's doing over here, then I get a whole new appreciation for the level of production here. I mean, I didn't really listen, there weren't really a lot of lyrics to listen to, and I think that's a good thing, because honestly, Joji at this point in time, and even still kind of, is not a great writer. He's not, alright, and the songs here where there are lyrics that are, you know, noticeable are pretty lame, but honestly, I like his production a lot on here. It's very sweet. It's very relaxed. Kind of reminds me of Glow Part 2. Just kind of the feeling I got. I like Glow Part 2 substantially more, though. Yeah, it's good. It has a very nice feel to it. I don't really know what else to say besides I'm just really impressed. I'm really happy. Other people saying, oh, you gotta listen to this older project. It'll make you respect them a lot more. And I was like, man, you're full of shit. It's gonna suck. I'm so glad I gave this a shot. I really am. I genuinely really enjoyed this, and I'm going to come back to some of this stuff. If I had to score it, as of right now, it'd be around a 7+ for me. Really good. Really like this. Anyways, my name is Bradley. I have a Brad Taste in Music. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe, hit notifications, hit the like button, and again, hit subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, come on. I know you're in the gray area right now. You're unsure. All right, come to the dark side. All right, come join the dark side. All right, peace.